Akichua, peace and blessings, my family. My name is G7. I'm Kemetic yoga instructor, the postures of the god and goddesses from ancient Kemet. I'm an aboriginal in these Americas. My blood is from this nation and this land. We are world people that encompass the whole earth. My people also, you might know them as Indians. African Americans do not know who they are. African Americans in this nation, you are not African. You are aboriginal from this nation, but you have been robbed of your birthright. You have been robbed of your homeland, and you have been robbed of your sanity. And the reason why we are and you are powerless is because they've taken away your humanity and they replaced it with a deity, whether you call him Jesus, whether you call him Buddha, whether you call him Jehovah, whether you call him Moses, Abraham, Allah, whatever name you use, no one is coming for you. No one is coming for us unless we summon up the spirit that's within us, because the kingdom of God is within you. We are a people, a son people that worship God, and God worships us through the resurrection of our pineal gland, through the resurrection of our vibrational frequencies, and the different dimensional phases of transformation, of different dimensions that we can call upon the stars in the universe, and they will heal us and answer us. But we've been taken off our homeland. We've been given names that don't belong to us. My Kemetic name is Mentu Kepera Aten, which means warrior that transforms into the divine. Family, help me and help us heal humanity through vibrational frequencies of power and transformation. We have the power to call upon heaven and earth to heal us and to right this ship that has been going backwards, because the 1% that run this nation and this world, they do blood ritual, blood sacrifices in which they transform the blood and the spirit of those that they murdered into power by pleasing the devil, and by pleasing themselves, and by destroying the youth by pedophilia and homosexuality and sacrifice of the children. According to the FBI, 300,000 to 500,000 children in America are reported missing or kidnapped. Between 20 and 30,000 children are being murdered for satanic devil worship, rituals that worship the devil is all around us. Hollywood, the top percent of Hollywood is pedophilia, pedophiles that kill children, that murder children. And if you're a top performer in Hollywood, they compromise you by making you bend over and perform homosexual rituals in which child sacrifice is involved. The highest names in Hollywood, the highest names that we worship, are involved in devil worship. And I know a lot of you guys don't even believe me. You know why? Because the world, the cares of this world, just have you ready to watch the Final Four. You ready to go see, the playoffs, the basketball playoffs. Soon is baseball. Soon is going to be basketball. And family, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality and wickedness in high places that uses flesh and blood to accomplish their goal. They really do, family. They want to lure us to sleep, We get home, we just happy if we have a job, and we depressed if we don't have a job. And we just want to get home, drink our beer, our liquor, smoke our joint, indulge in drugs, and watch sports. We don't have time for research. We don't have time for truth because the enemy writes the script that we read. The enemy writes the books that we read. And when we put on the TV, what we watch? Nothing but garbage. Dancing with the Stars and Basketball Wives, stuff to just make our brain debase ourselves as a people. And the entertainment with the rappers, they give us music that we call our queens hoes, where the music makes you just want to get high and kill each other, call each other niggas, do drive-by. There's nothing uplifting about the music that we hear because the artists are compromised their soul. They're giving, a few of them are giving millions of dollars because they know all it takes is one of them and they influence millions of our children. So we have the entertainment that just makes us go to sleep. And we don't want to hear about anything. And if anybody says anything outside the box, then they're talking crazy. Meanwhile, these devils are kidnapping 200 to 500,000 children a year are being reported kidnapped and missing in America, and 20 to 30,000 children are being murdered through satanic devil rituals that robs the people of their soul, that robs the people of their humanity, and they think empowers the demons and the devil. As we enter the summer of 2017, we have war throughout the world. In Afghuba land, which they call Africa, millions of children and people are facing salvation from Yemen, Somalia, ancient civilizations that they get the light in murder. The people of Libya, when they killed Gaddafi, thank you, Hillary and Obama. And in Syria and ISIS, which is a creation of the European powers that gave us Bin Laden and gave us 9/11. They get the light in murder because the more people they can kill, the more they think they're pleasing the devil. This is why the century for the 21st century, they've been plotting this for 20, 25 years, how to destroy the Middle East, how to bring war throughout the world to empower themselves. Once more time, they get the light in death. And we know a lot of this child ritual and sacrifices came out because of Anthony Weiner. And we know about the Franklin scandal in Boys Town, Nebraska, years ago, when they were raping and kidnapping children, bringing them to Washington, D.C., flying them all throughout the nation where senators and congressional people were having sex with boys. Yes, do your research. Wake up. Get away from the football game and the basketball game for a second. Listen to what I'm telling you. And like I said, Anthony Weiner, that was running for mayor of New York City, his wife is a top assistant for Hillary Clinton that was investigating Anthony Weiner because he was texting himself photographic pictures of his private parts to teenage girls years ago, and then he kept doing it again. Even though Hillary Clinton was running for president and his wife was a top advisor, he got busted again, and the FBI investigated because he had pictures while he was doing this of his little baby in bed with him as he was texting underage girls. So he got involved in the Pizzagate. And the Pizzagate, guess what? It got Hillary Clinton's name and top people in Washington, D.C., in the White House. And they did further investigation, and they found out that part of the Clinton Foundation, associates of Hillary Clinton, were arrested for trafficking Haitian children, for trying to kidnap Haitian children. And then in the Clinton White House, they squashed the investigation. Do your research. And during the Pizzagate, the FBI found all kind of code names Also, in which they were having pizza parties with children. And one of the emails said that President Obama ordered $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza to be delivered to the White House on a private airplane. Now, we know that it's prohibited for the White House to order or for anyone to have that much food delivered into the White House. Why? Because they can poison the White House. They can poison the president and his family. But the FBI said that hot dogs is a code name for young boys and pizza is a code name for young girls. So did the president have $65,000 worth of children delivered to the White House? Because we know in the Pizzagate investigation, they found out there were backers of Hillary, campaign donors of Hillary's, friends of Hillary, that were running the Pizzagate investigation, or the Pizzagate, in which they were trafficking allegedly young boys and girls for sex. They even found underground tunnels in Washington D.C. and Connecticut Avenue, in which they alleged that also they found tunnels with bloodstains that children could have been sacrificed, satanic rituals. Family, like I said, this goes from the White House, this goes from the Vatican, this goes to the Royal House of England, and it also touches Queen Elizabeth. Not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, Donald Trump was in attendance where he delivered a speech in which Hillary Clinton was there with Connor Dolan from New York, in which he said it takes a village to raise a child. And then he said, we know that because we know that Hillary has taken a lot of children from Haiti. So we're talking about child kidnapping using the Clinton Foundation, allegedly. Okay, we know that millions, hundreds of millions of dollars was raised through the Clinton Foundation with President Clinton, former President Clinton, and former President Bush, and less than 1% reached to Haitian people. And one of Hillary Clinton's top friends was implicated and arrested for child trafficking. She was arrested for trying to kidnap 33 children. So this reaches the highest levels of Washington. They do satanic rituals on our children to empower themselves. And the heirs of the family of the 1%, you know what I say is true. You know I'm not lying. So if you're an heir of the 1%, you know that your family has been instrumental. And the reason why you got all these millions is because of slavery. It's because of war. You sit in the dinner table as they plot the 1% to control the Federal Reserve System. Why is it that third world nations and other nations can have universal health care? Why is it that poor nations can provide a college education for their children and for their people where they don't even have to pay? Why did you kill Gaddafi? Tell me. They had universal health care. They had free tuition for their people. The people of Libya have some of the highest standards of living in the Kubu land. Why do you suffer? Do the people on earth suffer? Why are we witnessing the salvations of millions of people in the Kubu land and in Latin America and right here in America? Right here in America, we have salvation and people are going hungry when we have the resources in the world to feed the world. The 1% don't give a damn about no one. All they care about is their next quarterly profit. Family, help me heal humanity. Help me by transforming and energizing me with the vibrational frequencies of love and power and transformation. And you 1% devils, you demons. In Achametic yoga, we have a posture that's called the cobra. We have another posture that's going to redeem us, the scorpion. Do you know that in the Neteru, Ma'at was given an asset was given 7 scorpions to help guard the child, to help guard the baby away from Set, away from the satanic principles of the devil. That means that you, the 1%, you're going to have 7 resurrections and 7 reincarnations where you're going to suffer, and your heir is going to suffer for what you do now. You think you're getting away with it? You might enrich yourselves now, but in the afterlife, you will suffer, and your heirs will suffer. So if you're heir of the 1%, you're left with the millions and millions of dollars. How can you help redeem yourself? Help me heal humanity. Donate $1 or $2 or $3 million to help me heal humanity. Redeem your soul. You know what I say is true. You know that these demons that accumulate nothing but wealth, they want to have the destruction of the food, the destruction of the water, destruction of Mother Earth. Help me and help redeem yourself. Help you and help me redeem humanity. Family, the Neteru is calling upon you. The transformational healing energy, the different dimensions are calling upon you. The vibrational power of God. You will not be unpunished. You will not go unpunished unless He help. Right now, you're hearing the sound of my voice. Help heal humanity and redeem your soul. We know we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We know that these demons thinking they're working, they're not going to work. These reptilians, creatures, right? They think they're going to win. They're not going to win. We are the aboriginal of this nation. All the universe wants us to do is redeem our rightful place. And they'll come legions from the heavens, from the universe, from the different dimensions is coming to help us. Help me, family. Help me. So instead of devoting myself to being on the grind and hustling every day and going back and forth and trying to work, I don't dress like this all the time because I'm part of the conquest, right? They conquered me. I'm trying to get away from the conquest. Help me spend time in transformation of energy and rituals in which we can raise up the boat of Ra with the Neterus to help us redeem humanity, to help us stop this innocent slaughter of the children and of mankind. Help me, and the universe will help you. Help me, family. Donate. GoFundMe. Family, GoFundMe.com/P/H8YF. Help me heal humanity by using universal yoga, the postures of the God and goddesses. Help us defeat the wickedness of the devil. Peace.